Hello, good afternoon. My name is Noah Rodriguez. This is for CYB 505 uh, for Professor Aaron Jackson. We have a presentation of the C-suite and social engineering. So I'll go ahead and get started and review a few things. And it's going to be such as agenda, what we're going to review during the video, the threat actor landscape, the advisory model who targets hospitals, and a risk view. In a sense, kind of review who are the threat actors, who's causing these malicious events, and identify systems where they can, access private information. These are cyber criminals, right, from the outside, external. We have insiders as well as internal, can be staff, contractors, partners who misuse access. We have hacktivists, so in a sense, cyber criminals and cyber terrorists as well. And opportunistic, a script kiddie just reads the script is the idea, inexperienced individual. And of course, there's always, if you're in bigger enterprises and businesses, competitive industrial espionage, basically to steal research. So why hospitals attract threat actors? These potential systems uh, for hospitals is high value patient data. This can be like health records, insurance details. This can be sold or used for fraud, making ransomware and data theft highly profitable. So that's one area. It's probably like very important to, pressure to restore services. Threat actors can disrupt critical care, pharmacy workflows. This can create intense pressure for recovery systems, which, these actors and attackers try to exploit. And we have legacy and conflict systems. As always, we have regulatory and reputational impact. These kind of breaches triggers regulatory scrutiny and erode patient trust. So that's a few reasons why these threat actors might attack these potential systems. We reviewed who are they, external and internal. Now we went over the potential systems they can go after. A few advisory models here we have is what are they trying to achieve, the money they're trying to get, the data they need, capabilities and resources. So there's just a few suggestions. But to kind of go over what a actor might do is we need to review a threat and vulnerability. So as we see their motivation, capabilities, and risk appetite, basically these actors, they are threats, they are attackers, or they cause harmful events is a threat, whereas a vulnerability are gaps that they exploit. A quick example is that a fishing crew, so is like threat actors, what they can do is they're an example of a form of malicious event. So they are a threat, a phishing crew, because it's a group of people that are actively trying to steal information with phishing attempts, such as an email, and asking for private information. That is a threat. But an employee, with an email without double authentication, such as a text to phone number or weak email screening, that can be a vulnerability. So he's not, actively trying to cause any malicious intent, but because of his actions, he is a vulnerability. So that's just a brief example there between a threat and a vulnerability. Another example is like a malicious insider. He's a threat, while excessive permissions or failure to disable access after resignation is a vulnerability in that scenario. So it is on the company to double check their security detail. So let's just review there. Insider threats, negligent behavior, and some few tips for that. The type of attacks that each threat actor might perform, from the least serious to the most. If we go back, we have here cyber criminals. They can do custom malware, so they can go into strict detail, and they can also do ransomware, where they hack your systems and ask for you for money to restore them. So that's in the top, cyber criminals on the very top. Whereas the script kiddies, they rely on the script, so they're really low. They just read off a piece of paper and they're trying to take opportunity of what's going on, of any confusion. And of course, what they can do is also a phishing in data and basically try to act as a client when they're not, and try to steal information in that way. So it's in the lower end, but still an exploit that they try. But that's basically the presentation as a beginner's view of the type of events that can happen with cyber criminals. But thank you for your time and have a good night.